Hi folks, it's Saturday, 14th of November, it's just gone 12 o'clock, and before I do any lunch, I thought I'd just pop on and show you some stuff I've been making, and then I can move it upstairs off the back of the sofa and stop Paul moaning at me. So I hope you're all doing well. I've been crocheting a fair bit, but I've also been doing some knitting. I've not gone over to the dark side fully. I'm just, while the flesh is willing, however I've got pain in my hand, I've just been doing it while I've not had anything. I've not got anything pressing to make. Obviously we're not having craft fairs or anything like that. There's not been anything I've needed to make, so I've just been bumbling about and making things, but obviously there's nowhere for those things to go, so yeah, I'm a little bit, don't know what to make half of the time, but still made stuff. So I'll start with the first thing. I made this a day after Halloween. I got it finished, so it will go into our Halloween decorations box at some point. So this was by Slip Stitchery, and she had an offer on where you could get all of her patterns for a certain amount, and it wasn't a lot. I can't think, $8 or $9 or something like that. So I got this one. I thought, oh, I can whip it up, but not quick enough, unfortunately, to have it as part of our Halloween decorations. But so the hand sticks out, and it's pretty. This is all just back and forth, single crochet, and the hand's really easy to make. You just make the fingers and sew it all together. Pretty. Can't remember how. I think you do it and you make it with the thumb already attached and then sew the rest of the fingers on or something like that. I can't quite remember, but it didn't take long. And then just some grass to show it's coming up out of it. So super. Just because it was Halloween, and I have got quite a lot of handmade stuff that we decorate the front window with. But I bought the pattern just in time, or well, maybe a day late or whatever, for me to have enough time to make it. But she's got, within the patterns I bought, there's a set of jars from the Nightmare Before Christmas with frog's breath and stuff on it. So Jack wants a set of those, but he may have forgotten. But I said when we were watching Nightmare Before Christmas, I was like, oh, I've got a pattern for those jars. And he's like, I want one. Because that's what he says to everything I say I've got a pattern for. He's like, I want one. And I made an Amongst Us character, which Tobin says the legs aren't long enough, but I think it looks like the characters. I haven't done the backpack because, to be quite honest, it put me off it. And, well, it doesn't look, the legs don't look long enough. I'm like, so I didn't finish it off, but I'll put a link to the pattern I used below. It's just a free pattern. And I used some Red Hot Super Saver, cherry red maybe, and obviously white and black. Just thought I'd make it. It didn't take very long at all. I made a blanket. I was saying to my sister yesterday, I'm enjoying just the process of crocheting, just to keep my hands busy and my mind somewhat occupied. But I kind of don't need any more blankets, and I'm not going anywhere to sell them. So the house is slightly just getting overrun with toys and blankets. But this was using some, I've left it in the front room as well. Damn it. Kept the ball band to tell you what the colour was, and then I've left it in the front room. This is some Poundland DK that Pearl sent to me. Hi Pearl. And it's like pastel stripes or something like that. And this blanket is the You Take My Breath Away pattern video tutorial by Crystal Bagoday. I will link it below. It's like almost like the granny rectangle or like a granny stripe, but you just do a row in between, like a setup row for it. Super simple, really easy. This is 6 balls, I think, so it's a decent length. And I didn't do it too wide this time, so a nice sort of cot bed blanket or, you know, anything like that. So that's been sat on the back of the sofa. So I can go upstairs now. No home, no plan, no nothing for it. So it'll enjoy my pile of, oh, she's made another baby blanket. I'm very ready should anyone have a baby of either gender. I'm settled now. Or if someone wants a brightly coloured blanket for a boy, whatever, I don't mind. I don't judge. I'll do the crochet and then I'll show you the knitting. So it's my niece Felicity's birthday on the 21st of November, and Paul asked me if I could make something. So I made this. Oh, she's a bright one. This is using Red Heart Super Saver bright stripes, not neon, bright. And this is the Hatching it's not a dinosaur, Hatching Giraffe by Katie D. Is it? I'll link it. Link the pattern below. I did felt eyes. Eyelash looks more spread out. Bummer. Anyway, it's sewn in, so I can't do anything. But I made the giraffe, and I said to Paul, it's got like an egg thing it comes in. Do you want me to make that? And he just went, no. So I didn't. But she's super cute. I used the blue that I was going to use for the... Where did I run out of that? Oh no, I found some of this that I was using for the contrast in my big tub of Red Heart, and I ran out just on one of the horns. So I used a blue that I got from Lolly's, one of the Harmony rolls. I don't think you can really tell too much. It was fun trying to not run into, there's quite a dark purple just before, like I must have gone, or the skein started after the really dark purple. It goes almost black, and I didn't work back to it, thankfully, because I thought if anything, you know, I didn't want anything too dark in it because I thought it'd ruin the overall look. But yeah, cute little giraffe. Worked out really well. The pattern's great. I've got the Hatching dinosaur and the giraffe, and then I bought, because she had 50% off sale on her patterns last week before maybe, and I got the mermaid and seahorse, possibly a hatching one, and obviously you don't have to do the hatching bit. There's a hatching baby green character that we don't talk about, that we don't say the name of. Do I have that? I think I may have that. But I picked up a couple of patterns. There's all sorts of cuteness. So, and they work really well in the Red Heart Super Saver stripes colours, which I can't get over here anymore. Thank you, Yarnspirations, for, you know, taking over and not making it available to purchase in the UK and no longer supplying it to Wool Warehouse. Thank you so very much. I don't mean it, if anyone is unsure, if my sarcasm does not compute. I'm not happy. Anyway, then, well, Valerie had a half price sale on her, or 50% off sale on her patterns on Old Soul Crochet Company. I am not entirely sure how long it lasts, so I will link her site below. If there's still 50% off, yay. If not, I'm sorry, I should have videoed sooner. So I used that as an opportunity to pick up any patterns I hadn't already purchased, or as I'm a Patreon, I get, or I'm a patron of her Patreon, I get patterns as they're released now. So I think I had this one as, no, maybe I didn't have this one as release. I don't know, but I bought some more patterns. I bought the pig. No, it's not a chubby pig. It's, I don't know, I bought the pig. And Penelope, I think her name is. And I bought the panda, because I didn't have the big panda. I've got the chubby panda, which I still haven't made. I need to make it. What else did I buy that I hadn't got? There's something else I bought that I hadn't already. Can't think what it was, but it would be in between when I was, you know, when I was buying patterns as they came out and becoming a patron. So I picked up 2 or 3, possibly 4 patterns. Sorry, stuff's falling off the radiator. It's being rebellious. Hang on, let me just move these so they don't fall on the floor because it's white shirts and they'll get dirty. So I made, and this, I'm not posting this on, I might post it on Instagram. I just need to make sure my sister doesn't follow me because I think I'm going to give it to her, either her or my niece Layla, for Christmas because she loves it. It's the chubby sea otter. How cute! How cute! So adorable. And this is all burnout blankets. So this is taupe. This is almond that we can't get over here, but I kindly had some sent to me by lovely, lovely people who can go to Joann's and get it because it's a Joann's exclusive colour. So yes, I made one. I really like him. And then, while I'd got the taupe colour out, and I've got the patterns, because I'm a patron, it's very worth being a patron of Valerie, because you support her, you get videos earlier than they go on the YouTube channel, and you get patterns. So, I made, this is from the Woodland Christmas Ornament Set. I made the moose. He's so cute. As soon as I saw the pattern when she was showing like the design of it, I was like, and then moose. He's so cute. This is Red Hot Super Saver in cornmeal, maybe. And then you just use the taupe and obviously black and white for the eyes. This worked up really quickly because obviously you're just making a head, and this is all one piece, so you don't have to make a snout and sew it on. Thank you for that, Valerie. So in the Woodland Creature Set, which I'll link to, I believe it's all on sale now, or all available to purchase. The fox, a raccoon. Oh, I don't think I've got any dark grey. No, because I used it all on the donkey. What was I saying? Fox, raccoon, bear, wolf, hedgehog, skunk. Is the skunk on it? Can't think what else. Deer. But there's 8 patterns, and I've got the Ornament Collection from last year, which was the farmyard, I think, sheepies and stuff. But I haven't made any of them, so this is my first one. I don't know if this will go on my tree, or whether I'll sell it, or whether I'll send it to a friend. I have a person in mind for this, but I need to get some ribbon, so we'll see. But yes, done. So I finished him last night, and then I didn't crochet anything for the rest of the night because I knitted, but like I say, my hands give me a bit of jip. So I decided, with some needles that Carol sent to me. Hi Carol. She sent me a circular needle ages ago, and I was going to do it, didn't do it. I did bits, and I keep doing it. I pick up some needles and I do a bit, and then I put it down, and then I forget how to do knitting, and then I don't do it again. So I did some knitting on some straight needles, which I think I've put a picture of on Instagram. And then I just decided I was going to look at a video on how to do magic loop. So I did. Look, I did. This was some, I love this yarn that Zizi sent me. Hi Z. I got another skein of this, but I just started knitting, and I thought so I did it, magic loop. I did it. I tried to do it again since, and it didn't. I wasn't as successful. But I just carried on knitting this because I bought myself another needle, or another pair of needles. I buy a hook and I buy a circular needle. So technically a pair, is it? I don't know. Anyway, so I just did knitting in the round, just all knit stitch, and my join, I've got a bit of a ladder, but I was just like, just keep going, obviously it's not going to be anything. And then I thought I would do some ribbing, and I think that side's the better side. And then I got off by I got a bit wonky and it keeps moving around. So yeah, not the best. And then I tried to do a stretchy bind off, but I was getting really confused trying to bind off, knit the knits and purl the purls, and so I did a round of just knit, and I was still getting confused, so I just did not a very stretchy bind off, but this, it's super stretchy. I'm like, whoo, stretch. Crochet doesn't do stretchy. So yeah, and then I wanted the needle for something else, because I switched onto my new needle, which is a Knit Pro. That's something. It's just a normal Knit Pro, nothing exciting. Purple cable, 4mm. And yeah, I thought I'm going to do something else. So I remembered, because I wrote some patterns down that Laura of the Corner of Knit and Tea recommended. I don't think she watches, but she does. Hi Laura. She's just gone over 300 episodes, and I've watched every single one. And it's not until you get to like a big thing like that, big milestone, you're like, wow, that's a long time. That's a lot of videos. So thank you for making that many, and I've enjoyed watching them. Clearly, because I'm still watching, so it's good, isn't it? Yeah, she mentioned some shawls and a cowl. That's easy, so I've made a note of them for if this continues. And then I remember that Catherine of Crafting Treats, hello, I don't know if she watches, I don't think so, but had done a shawl years ago now, it seems. Ooh, sorry, dropped my needle. Done a shawl, and she'd done it in Style Craft. It wasn't Elements, it was something else, but like FX or something. But it looked great, and I went back through Instagram to find a picture of it, and it's the Linus shawl. Because I looked at the Boneyard shawl, I know Emily, crochet.knit used to do. She's now a lot of wine on Instagram, because I don't think she's got the time for crafting as much anymore. But she's still awesome. I think Emily was doing the Boneyard shawl, and I looked at that and I was like, I don't know. So I thought, I'm going with this. This is the Linus shawl, which I'll link below because there's a couple. This one is free. So the one I found, I was like, I'm sure it's a free pattern, so I had to go back and look for it again. It will be a Ravelry link, so if you have any issues with Ravelry, don't click it. I don't know if it's available elsewhere. I'll have a look, and if I can find it on somewhere else or whatever, I will link it. So I'm using, this is the yarn I made an octopus out of and couldn't remember, Signet. Yeah, Signet Utopia DK in the shade 545 Secret Garden. And when I posted this on Instagram, I was like, huh, didn't realise. I'm actually reading The Secret Garden at the minute, because I've never read it, and it's Angela of Yarn and Yarns. Hi Ange. It's her favourite book ever, I believe, and she's mentioned reading it before, and I think I downloaded it on my Kindle from when she mentioned it previously, and I finished the book, and I thought, what should I read next? And I was like, I'm going to read The Secret Garden. I am enjoying it. I'm just reading it before I go to bed on the Kindle. So I've had a couple of nights this week, been really tired, and smacked myself in the head with the Kindle, so I've had to stop reading, because obviously I've just gone and smacked myself. But it's a Kindle Paperwhite. Paul bought me a new one for Christmas, I think, so it's not as heavy, but I still whack myself in the face with it. So yes, this is, start off with 5, cast on 5 stitches, I think, and you do a yarn over and knit 2 together through the back loops on one row, and then you knit all the way back, and no, you knit on the next row back, you knit 2, you do a yarn over. Did I say yarn over? So one row you do a yarn over in the second stitch, or after the second knit stitch, and then you knit 2 together through the back loops, and then you knit all the way back, and on the last stitch you make one through the back loop. So that is what I have been doing. Don't know, it looks kind of crazy flashy on the screen, like it's pooling. I don't know. There's no plan for this. This is just, oh my god, I am knitting. It's a pattern. I have to do more than knit. You know, more than just the knit stitch. So I am amazed beyond belief. And I seem to be getting faster, and it's just so pretty on the needle. Yeah, it's lovely. The colours are great. I don't imagine it will go anywhere. I'm not going to be knitting garments or socks or anything like that, but for the minute I'm very pleased with myself. And I haven't had time to, I've not felt like diving into loads of amigurumi, just because work's really busy. I've got a training course all of next week, got an exam on Friday, and the week after that I've got my MOT on my car, and I've got a flu jab, and we've got other stuff going on behind the scenes, which hopefully I can tell you about soon. But yeah, life is lifing around not being able to go out anywhere because we're in lockdown. So it's, yeah. So I kind of just need things to take my mind off everything, or something to just be doing while I'm sitting in the in-between times. It's doing something. Well, I should be finding a way to exercise because I can't go to the gym. But yeah, I'm not really keen on doing any exercise at the minute, which is bad because I should be doing for mental health more than anything. And it's miserable outside, so bike rides are wet and windy, and it's dark early, so there are my list of excuses. I did some weights last night, not very much because I didn't think it out very well and it was a bit late. I'll figure it out, don't worry about that. So anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. It's a decent time to go cook some lunch, get the kids off screens. They did try and play Monopoly while I went out to the shop this morning, and yeah, apparently it lasted 5 minutes before the table was shoved and voices were raised. So this is why I don't play Monopoly. Anyway, I hope you're all doing okay. Take care. Look how long my hair's getting. I had it cut. When did I have it cut? Well, obviously before the lockdown kicked in, early November. And she said, oh, by Christmas you'll be back to where you were. And yeah, if I get a haircut before Christmas, I'll be quite surprised. Yay. So yes, again, I'm really going. I do apologise. I hope you're well. Tell me what you're working on. Give me some ideas. Give me a reason. Find a way for me to crochet another blanket where Paul won't tell me. I was going to start another like ugly pretty blanket the other day. But I've got a lot of blanket yarn I need to use. Did I show you the blanket I made for Jack? I don't know if I did, but I'll try and bring it for next time. Right, I'm going. I love you all very much. Take care of yourselves and each other if you can, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye guys.